in favor of the Royals camp. So he will go out, especially against someone like Ame, who doesn't have that much of pace. Neither he moves the ball the way Chirag Naik moves. I told you, no one moves. No one moves there. That's once again off the back foot, transferring the weight from the front to the back and hitting it in the covers region. You keep as many fielders. If the ball has been hit like that, like a tracer bullet, is there is hardly any chance for the fielders. Oh, this is another one. There is a fielder kept in that region, but he's just going to watch the ball go past him. This is third boundary that has been hit in this over. They are trying lot many things here at the moment, but I'm telling you, the way Anup Kurcharkar is going, he has certainly mastered the art of patience as well. He was patient for the first 2 overs. He knew that the bowlers are bowling well. Aditya Angle, someone like who he has got wicket of first over in almost every game. So they saw him off. They saw Chirag Naik off, and then they are targeting Ame, who is not having that much of pace nor that much of movement. 15 runs have been taken in just the 3 balls, 3 boundaries, and 3 wides. Lots of worry in the camp of Royals. They don't have answers to this batting from Anup Kurcharkar. 14 of 13 immediately. He makes it up even with a slow run rate, strike rate that he goes early in his innings, if at all. Then he makes it up for it very easily. Where he's going to go. 3 boundaries in that covers region. He's peppering that. This was better. This was better length. Not to be played off the back foot. I think he should be bowling in this area more often. There is a long on. There is a deep covers who is more straighter towards the covers region rather than point. This time finally finishes his over well, and a good over here for the Masters. 21 without loss after 3. That's a good hit. That's a good hit. But it's just going to get a single down at the long on region. And that gets Anup Kurcharkar on strike. And that's the job here. That's the job for the secretary of MCC, Apurva Bhemre. That's a good ball. So Chirag Naik is continuing. He knows that with the new ball, he's getting a swing. He's controlling it very well today. Not try to bowl too fast. And he's trying to bowl a fuller length, not a short ball. Someone like Anup is very strong off the back foot. You can't bowl him there. We saw what happened to Ame Prabhudesai. This time very well left. This is good length here. Yeah, this is very unlike Anup Kurcharkar. He knows that Chirag Naik is getting the swing, and there might be a opportunity for Chirag to pick up wickets if Anup goes after him. Very watchful, very careful. Yeah, this time he just plays it down the ground. Sensible batting. They know, I think Anup Kurcharkar will be thinking we are missing Vikrant Prabhu today. So when Vikrant is missing, that middle order is not as strong as it was in the first 4 games for the Masters. And Apur Bhemre given the job coming up the order. Again, good ball, good length. Hitting the ball hard, just going to be a single. Again, straight down. So far, singles of the over. Another economical over here from Chirag Naik. He's bowling well, end of 4, 25 without loss. Oh, bounce a bit more. This is good length. And his Sairaj Dhon that has been introduced. Well, he had done his job as a wicket keeper and just bowl in odd matches, not regular. And he was not looking at his best. But this run up and this pace, this is the Sairaj Dhon that we know. He used to bowl. He was converted into a off spinner by the team as per the requirement, as the spinners were more effective uh, down the leg side. Spinners were more effective, so he was bowling within himself, trying to bowl the off spinners, and in doing so, you are losing your strength. Strength is bowling medium pace. You try to convert someone which is not his forte. It doesn't happen overnight. I think this role has been given. I think that's the best role that he can fit in. We can chip in with wicket here and break this partnership. It's the best he can give it to the team. A good appeal there, but I think it was anyhow straying down the leg side. 16 of 22 at a strike rate of less than 100. Oh, wow. This has gone like an aeroplane from the bat out of the ground into the SI arena. This was the hitman Anup Kutsarkar. It was in the slot. He gives it a full go, and that's a full result for Masters and Anup. I was talking about the strike rate not up to 100. Immediately with that six, he moves closer towards the 100. So Anup now deciding he needs to go after these bowlers. He was already up. The score has moved on to 33, moving at more than 6 runs per over. We are into the fifth over. Well, even if there are boundary riders, he always backs himself. We know that he can clear this field with ease. His hit sixes, and one of the biggest sixes that we have seen is hit by Anup Kutsarkar. So he's not going to be worried about the boundaries. He always backs himself. So that's a good over here for the Masters. End of 5:33 without loss. So in comes Chirag, and Chirag is going to finish his quota of overs. And Adit must have thought about this plan of finishing Chirag when there is a moment when the new ball is doing a bit. This time, clipped away on the leg side for a single. That's the job here for Apur Bhemre. Just give strike to Anup Kurcharkar. He will do the rest. He will keep the scoreboard ticking along. Once again, just a single. It's because of the swing. He's unable to go after Chirag Naik at the moment. And it's the late swing, that late incoming ball. You feel that I need to go in the covers or the long off, but then when the ball gets back in towards you, the bat face closes and goes down towards the leg side. It's been one of the better spells, although wicketless, but I think to bowl someone, that's a good shot. Bowl to someone like Anup Kurcharkar is never easy. There's a fear creeping always in your mind which areas Anup Kurcharkar is going to go. But he believed in himself and he understood that I'm getting the swing. If I just can bowl in the right areas without having that much of pace, I can still able to restrict someone like Anup. He has done that. He has successfully done and has stopped Anup Kurcharkar in getting boundaries and sixes against him. Apur Bhemre, yeah, he can afford some relaxation with one or two dot balls. This is in the air. And, oh, that's a good catch. That's a good catch. He didn't get off the meat of the blade. He just sliced it toward the backward point, and then they had a diving catch. The ball was dipping down. He came down on time, and a good looking catch here from the fielder of Royals. That's the first wicket down. Apur Bhemre goes back. Is 37 for 1. So in comes Chinmay. Chinmay Kurtarkar coming into the batting attack, the left and right hand combination. Well, Chinmay was not seen. I think just because Vikrant Prabhu is not there, he gets an opportunity here coming at number 3 position. And he is a decent enough player. He can play his shots, also rotate the strike. Iftikhar Agha not having the best of the time in this MCL season 10. But he is an experienced cricketer. He plays so many matches almost every season. down the leg side. He's a far better cricketer than what we have seen. Sometimes you might have the off season, or you might start low uh, in the beginning of your season. You then get charged up with just one good performance. You can be back on track. I've seen him bowling wonderful outswinger, medium paces when he used to bowl at his prime time, and also handy chipping in with handy 30, 40, 50 runs. This is hit straight to the fielder. There is no one behind that backward point region. Slowing the pace down at the moment. Chirag has finished his overs. They've got good spinners in their rank. This should be a wide. This should be a wide. Yeah. He went hard after that ball, going for that expensive cover drive. Just missing it. Yeah, he's bowling well. This is better length here. He's trying to force the issue of the back foot, which is not an easy task. He's watchful, certainly, Anup Kursarkar. Nicely played. Better. Rotate the strike, get the single, moving along, which will also ease a lot of pressure on Anup Kursarkar. Once you uh, concede dot balls, then that piles the pressure on someone who likes to play the shots. Two shot is played nicely, but straight to the fielder to another single. And that is going to mark the end of over number 7. 43 for 1 Masters. They played it on the leg side. Another single. It's the beginning of the new over. And it's Shelly Shrirkar who has been introduced into attack. They should avoid bowling, playing those dot balls. And is 44 for 1. So they are just going at around 6 runs per over. At some point of time, you will see the acceleration. They've got good hard hitters. They've got Angit Panginkar, Siddesh Prabhu Alvekar, who can then increase the pace and chart. Nicely played carpet shot, punched it down the ground for a single. Vikrant Prabhu missing, and that is what is making the game change here for the Masters. They have won 3 out of the 4, whereas Royals have won 1-2, lost 2. This is the 5th game. The change of a bat here. He's playing on 28. Is he looking for a couple of sixes here? Yeah, looking for a big one. Just did not get a hold of onto it. Bowling slightly quicker there. Not flighting the ball to someone like Anup. Decent over. He has really bowled well. He has picked up wickets. He has been their go-to man in batting and bowling department, Shailesh Redkar. And that's why he was taken in the auctions for plenty of points. He performs in all the fields for this Royals team. And scored consistent 30 plus runs as well as picking up wickets almost every time he has been asked to do that job. Starts off with a decent over, just concedes 3 with the ball left. Anup Sarkar saying no, hit straight to the short covers. And that's the end of 8 overs. It's a good over here for the Royals, 46 for 1. So at the moment, those boundaries and those big sixes have been stopped here by the Royals camp. But there can be a surprise on our way. Yeah, this is not timed that well. And one bounce towards the mid wicket. He's gunning for the big one. He knows that he has reached into his 30s and he's trying for a big shot and then finish off his innings. He's already taken 35 balls. So you can imagine if he's struggling with the timing, especially in the morning session, then all others are going to struggle. And there is no sign of sunlight here. Still the overcast conditions that prevails in the morning session. It's almost like playing in the month of September and October where you expect rains around. Slightly overcast. Yeah, walked around. You should have played it on the front foot and gets a single. Give strike to Anup Kurcharkar and give yourself an opportunity as Chaitanya Kurcharkar. Take the singles and put the loose balls away. Your strike rate should be somewhere around 70, 80, and then you can move around and increase the pace to 100, 120 once you get yourself set in. This is in the air. There's a fielder there, but he's not going to reach, and it's just going to be single, a miscue shot. So he has decided I'm going to go for a big one and try to get a big one and finish my innings. 52 for 1 at the moment in 8.5 overs. They need a lift here in this innings. They would have liked themselves to get to around 6.57 runs per over after the end of 10, but slightly lagging, I must say. That puts a little pressure on the middle and lower middle order to go for the big ones. Even they have not challenged the fielders in the deep for those extra runs. It's a good stop by Ifti in his follow through. End of 9, 52 for 1. Another single here. Yeah, Anup as well, just jogging around. So he moves in on to 33, 53 for 1. A win here for the Masters is certainly going to almost seal the place in the qualifiers for the Masters side, and that will put little bit of pressure on someone like Royals, because then they have to win the next two games. This is the fifth game for both of the teams. So Anup has moved on to 34 runs, and at this moment is three singles taken off the first three balls. And Royals will be happy with the way the things are going with Anup Kutsakar on the crease, and if they are just getting around, no chance of a single there. Anup projecting the call. He has to be more proactive now. He has already taken 11 balls for his five and needs to play more shots. They've got a very good batting depth, good batting order, the Masters have, but somehow I feel that you cannot put too much as far as the lower and middle order is concerned. That puts pressure on someone like Siddesh Alvekar and Angad to try and go after the bowling. It doesn't happen every time, and they are hoping they have got Emlan as well. We have seen his capacity in one of the games, single-handedly taken the game away from the opposition with that sparkling innings. This is nice bowling here. Just pushed in hard, pushed in a little bit, and Anup is still trying to get that big one, which is not happening. It's 56 for 1 after 10 Masters. So Masters need to get a move on in the next 10 overs. Just 56 for 1 in 10. Anup, one of the slowest innings that we have seen Anup Kutsarkar in any editions of the MCL. 34 of 39 balls. Appeal there from behind the wicket. Rizwan Qazi that go to main wicket keeper. They were using the makeshift wicket keeper as Rizwan was not available. Now I think this side looks a pretty decent side, the Royal side. He needs to get a move on at the moment. Chinmay Kurtarkar. He needs to make effort of at least scoring run a ball. Otherwise, it puts too much pressure. I think he has got enough time in 2020 cricket. You don't get that much of time to get yourself in. You can see 5 or 7 or 8 balls, and then you need to get a move on. He has to play more shots. We expect Anup Kutsarkar here to go for the big one as he's playing on 34. Another good knock from him, but I think as far as strike rate is concerned, is slightly low. But just because Vikrant Prabhu is not available to strengthen the middle order, Anup had to wait for his strong power hitters to come later on. Trying is better off that he plays it straight down the ground rather than trying to play it across, because they are bowling slightly wide outside the off stump, not bowling him close to the wickets, because he's very strong on the leg side in the mid wicket square leg region. Sensible bowling here from Vinay Sambari. This is in the air. This should be a chance. This should be a chance. Once again, looking to play on the leg side. Vinay Sambari strikes. Anup goes out on 34, trying to get a big one, getting the leading edge, taken by keeper. And it's the end of Anup is 57 for 2. So Emlyn has been sent here. The man who played 5 innings for against the Knights, which got them the victory and was awarded the player of the game. What an innings that was! And the sixes were not short. They were big sixes, the maximums that he had hit. Can we see the more fireworks here from Emlyn? Yeah, watchful. Need to see what the wicket is doing. I think he's going to see a couple of balls, maybe 3-4 balls, and then decide about going after the bowling. It's 11 overs gone, 58 for 2. In comes Ruben Karekar. He's not had the best of the seasons with bowling and batting. Someone like Shailesh Redkar, he definitely gets a loop and he can just push in. Got the variations as far as the pace is concerned. Ruben, well, I think he's going to target him. Yeah, Amlon is certainly going to go with hard hands against Ruben Karekar. Need to get a push on, especially Chinmay Kutarkar is playing on 7 of 15. Well, you can expect someone to go at a strike rate of almost 75 to 80, but not at a strike rate of almost 50. It's not what you want in a T20 cricket. But if you can make it up with some big shots and try to get somewhere around 80 to 100, I think he can recover here this innings for him and his team. Still a lot of time, but he needs to play his shots. He just cannot allow a new bowlers to get an eye in, get set with their rhythm. Trying to push hard. They're not putting pressure on the fielders in the deep. Just getting the singles at the moment. So I think it is Amlon. If he clicks here, then you can see a total turnaround because he is going to give you quick runs. He might go even a strike rate of 200. Either he is going to go for the big shot almost every ball, other or you can see a wicket as well for the Royals. Yeah, bowling it up wide outside the off stump. A clear intention, not bowling in his zone. They know that he's very strong on the leg side, so they are trying to bowl him outside the off stump. They must have thought about how to bowl to Amlin. This time he's in the air. I told you, that's a wonderful delivery, flighting. He went on the leg side, went hard, and a good catch. So bowling outside, flighting the ball, enticing him, and Masters have lost the third one. And I think that was a quick single there. The fielders are closing in. They are trying to stop the singles. Masters are losing the plot here. And they have put themselves under this pressure of scoring at a quick rate. Well, they will like it at the moment, the way the things are going, Royals. Nothing is happening. The scorecard is not moving at a fast pace. With this pace, they are going to get 130, 135. That's not going to be that difficult. This is in the air and just away. There should be at least a couple of runs here. And there's 2 runs. Yeah, that will finish over number 12. A wicket taking over and a good start for Ruben Kharekar is 63 for 3. So Vinay Samari is going to continue. Aditya Angle is definitely controlling the situation at the moment for his team. I can see now he feels the urge of going for the shots. It's not happening. He has been defensive for quite a long time. Swept away nicely. Still, I think it's a lot of dry period. You don't expect such a dry spell as far as the boundaries is concerned. They need to break this chain here at the moment. These batters, if they are consistently allow the bowlers, almost all the bowlers, to bowl where they want according to the field, and I think Royals will be in totally command after 20 overs. They expect fireworks from Siddesh Prabhu Alvekar and Angat Panginkar in the last 4 or 5 overs or maybe 6 overs. That's good shot. That's good shot. But there's a fielder there and it's taken in the deep. They feel the urge of going after the bowling, and now you can see the the batters who don't expect it to go after the bowling. They are hitting the ball in the air and they're finding the fielders. It's the end of 4. Sanjay Netravalkar going for the slog shot, hitting it in the air and finds the fielder. 66 for 4 in the 13th over. trying to stop that run off the boot, just getting a single. The appeal there for stumping, and it's been referred on top. He went for that shot on the leg side against the turn, hitting it across. You can see, I think still it will be close. This replay will be interesting. I think he has got his man. Yeah, the bat is in the air, and yeah, I think he is a goner there. He was struggling in the entire innings, Chinmay Kurtarkar, and that's the end of 5 wickets. Royals are on top of the game at the moment. Is 67 for 5 Masters. So they are trying to get a move on, which is not happening because the ball is also not coming off from the pitch so easily. It's not coming onto the bat. The ball is pitching and it's slowing down. So it's not easy here to play the shots as what we have witnessed compared to the other pitch around. It's certainly coming slower once it is pitching, and is making the shot making little difficult. I think even a target of 135, 140 might be good if these overcast conditions stay on top. Sending someone like Siddesh Prabhu Alvekar and Angad Panginkar up late. I have a doubt about this batting order that they have sent. Uh, Captain now and the owner both are on the crease. Dr. Satish Kamath and Prasad Ghode. Prasad Ghode will also understand where the game is at the moment and how the wicket is behaving. They have got a lot of spinners in their team. And what was missing was this. It is the running between the wickets that was missed. And now you can see that. And they are looking for a third one. They are looking for a third one. This was missed in the Masters game. They urged the need and the stride of going for the extra runs, putting pressure on the fielders was missing in the entire part of the 10-12 overs. They were just jogging around, and Royals were allowing them and understanding that, yeah, singles are coming, not a problem for us. They are not putting pressure on our fielders, and they were just enjoying that moment. But now suddenly you feel the urge that intensity is increasing in the Masters. They know that they're slightly back in this game. Now they have to get a move on, if not by boundaries, but at least by running hard. That's better here. That's better shot here. Played on the leg side. Very well fielded in the deep. Looking for a couple, but then found just a single. That marks the end of 14 overs, 73 for 5, Masters. Where do they get from this point onwards in the 6 overs? If they get around 10 runs per over, they will get around 60 runs. And with that, they will be somewhere around 130, 135. And the Masters will be feeling, yeah, they would have done a lot better job in the first 10 overs. They have Royals have got a pretty decent batting lineup, and they've got the batters in form. Someone like Adi Tangle is getting better with his timing, and Shailesh Redkar is getting consistent 30s. They've got Rizwan Kazi, who is definitely going to strengthen their batting department. Chirag Naik can be handy. They got Vinay Samari as well. We've seen his strength to go for the big ones and also rotate the strike. Now working around for singles. I think Dr. Satish Kamath might just go hard against the bowlers at the moment. He's capable enough to get the boundaries and also is a fit player. Just dealing in singles, they are unable to break this momentum of the bowlers of the Royal side. Royals will be keeping themselves very tight to each other. There's a nothing short here. Trying to shuffle across on the offside. They are getting the singles only. And the singles, Royals won't be worried about. Trying to do something different now. They know that their backs are facing the ball. They have to do a lot of job in the last 5-6 overs. The batters here on the crease and also the batters coming up next. Trying for a scoop shot. This exactly what is happening. You are not used to play such shots. You know that you are slightly back, and you know that the ball is not coming onto the bat. Even we hit the ball hard, it is going straight to the fielders in the deep. So they are trying to do something different, and in return they are giving dot balls. That's even better for the Royals. Out of the first 4 balls, they've just conceded 3 runs from Vinay Samari. He's into his third over. And oh, he was going for the single. It was never there. It was never there. Just look at the figures of Vinay Samari. 3 wickets for just 8 runs in his third over, the last ball. This is a fabulous bowling spell. They are trying hard to go after him, and they are unable to do so. That speaks volume about Vinay Samari and his performance in this match. This time down the leg side, and they get an extra run. So 2 runs added to the total. The difference between the balls and the runs that has been scored was initially 5 or 4 after the first 10 overs. It has moved on to 10 plus. That's better here, but there's a fielder. He didn't time it that well. And should be a comfortable to the ball, just going away from the fielder in the deep. So 2 runs taken. So that marks the end of 15 overs. It's 80 for 5. The Royals in a commanding positions. Now Ruben Kharekar will be bowling this over, and they've got 2 overs left of Aditya Angle. I think 1 over of Sairaj. He can bowl the medium paces. Vinay Samari, fabulous spell from him. Chirag has also finished his quota of overs. So the best bowlers, they've got overs left. Shailesh Redkar, I think, he has got 1 or 2 overs to bowl. 15 overs, 80 for 5. The urgency has to come now. Last 5 overs. That's better. That's more like it. Still going to get a single. Putting pressure on the fielder. And he's very quick in between the wickets, Dr. Satish Kamath. He's also a very good badminton player and he plays regularly. So that keeps his fitness, moves well, runs well. And when he has come onto the crease, you feel that running between the wickets is getting better. If not the boundaries, at least move along well. Put the pressure on the fielders. That's what is happening now. They missed that bus in the first 10 overs. I think Ruben might be just the target that they will be hoping of because Adi Tangle is not going to be easy on a wicket like this, which is conducive for him. Shailesh also got 1 over left. That's better. That's more like it. But missed the timing. So just getting the single. You see the ball, even if they are going with hard hands, is not coming onto the bat nicely. This is in the air. This might be a chance. There's a fielder there. And will they be putting pressure? Yes, they're getting the 2 runs easily in the end. They had to strive for the last 3-4 steps. Dr. Prasad Gode. So now the intensity is getting better. They need to get a strike rate of 140, 150 now. The boundaries have not come up for quite a long period. The too much dry spell here for the batters. The ball is turning as well. This is good ball. Pushing it little bits outside the off stump, not bowling in his zone. Dot ball here. 6 runs have been taken in the 5 balls. No sign of a boundary. Both the batters are ready to go. Angat Pangidkar and Siddesh. I think this is in the air. This should be an easy chance. Dr. Prasad Gode knows he had to go and he also goes back trying to up the ante. It's the end of Doc Captain. Is 6 wickets down. That's 86. 16 overs have gone. So they have given this over to Iftikhar. This might just be the over. I think it's a make or break over here for the Masters side. And Siddesh Prabhu Arvekar has been sent here. I think he should have maybe come up maybe in the 13th over or so. Just 4 overs for him. How many deliveries he's going to face? Angat Paingirkar is also coming up next. You can expect Angat to just get 2 or 3 overs. That's good enough for him. But Siddesh can play both the parts. He can increase the pace and he can play nudge the balls around to get a partnership. Lovely shot, powerful shot down the ground. Just going to be a single. That was missing. Hitting the ball hard and power shots were missed in the earlier part of the Masters, and that's the reason why they are slightly back in this game. Yeah, pushing it slightly quickly. Is getting the singles at the moment. Not easy when the bowlers are mixing it very well. The things, the things are in absolute control of the Royals at the moment. Just the big hits, the boundaries and sixes need to get the score to somewhere around 130. Finding the fielders way too easily at the moment, and they are pushing hard. This might be a run out. This might be a run out. That's a good throw from the deep. Dr. Satyesh Kamath feels that he has made it in. I think that's a good throw and a good collection. Should be very, very close. Throw straight in the hands of Iftikhar. This might be really close. Really, really close here. Oh, this is really close. Touch and go. Whether he has made it in or whether the bat is on the line, it's a very close decision for the umpire to make. So the bat is on the line and that has been given out. It's a good throw from the deep, straight in the hands. Good collection by Ifti. And Dr. Satish Kamath goes back, and there comes Angat Paingirkar. Seven wickets down here of the Masters. You spoke about a strong batting lineup, but sometimes you are wrong batting order or the ploy, keeping things a little bit late, delay tactics has not worked here for the Masters as far as the first innings is concerned. 90 for 7, 16.4 overs, and it's asking too much here for Siddesh and Angat. Can they rescue their team in these next 3 overs? And this might be just a couple of runs. Yeah, he is pushing it hard. Direct hit, and it could have been curtains. Good piece of fielding. It's coming hard towards the ball. Angat Panikar could have gone back. One-handed pickup, throwing in that direction. He just missed the target. But I think they have to take the risk here. They have to take the risk. Without risk, they just cannot reach towards their goal of 120 plus or 130. And nicely bowled. This is better spell here from Iftikhar. He knows that the batters are trying to go hard at them, and he is bowling in the right area. So 2 overs, just concedes 18 runs in these two. 17 overs have gone, 93 for 7. Masters. So in comes Aditya Angle, the captain, to bowl the last 2 overs. And that's a cracking shot. That's a cracking shot. Well, nothing wrong with the delivery. He was waiting onto the back foot, transferred his weight, punched it away. No chance for the short covers as well as the deep covers. That's the first boundary after a long, long time. Too long it took for Masters to get that closing gap for the earlier boundary, and this one 97 now. This over, whether it's bowled by Adit or not, but they have to go after Adit Angle. They understand that they have to get a total of 130 at least. Angad now will be facing the first ball. Just cannot bowl in the arc. He's a powerful striker. Don't bowl him in his arc. Don't bowl him full toss ball. Just try to be away from his hitting zone. This is straight down the ground. Fabulous. Flat batted 6 runs. That was right in his zone, right in his arc. I told you, don't hit him, bowl him there. He's going to hit you long. And that's a flat 6. Powered it away down the ground. It's all about muscle and power. This is the phase. This is the over there they were looking for. And they are targeting Adit Angle. They don't have an option, but they have to target Adit. We are into the 18th over already. This is one more. This is one more. This is gone in the parking lot. Oh, wow. That is sheer power. Who is telling that the wicket is not good? If you play across the line, play it. You got to have that ability and capacity to clear the boundaries. He believes that I can clear these boundaries. He is a sheer force to reckon with when it has got the bat in his hand. That's why Masters have him. He's immediately raced on to 12 of 2. 2 sixes of 2 balls. One straight down the ground, one in the mid wicket. Can we see a hat-trick of 6s here? Adit Angle has been put under pressure for the first time in season 10. This was very close. Very, very close. Adit is telling he is shuffling across on the offside. Wide call here. So he is gunning for one more. He's gunning for a trick. He's 111 on the board. It was a leg spinner almost bowled like Aditya Angle. This is one more. This is one more. This is hat trick here. This has also gone many a rows back. Wow. This is stunning batting. He has woken all the Masters from this slumber. And suddenly this complexion is changing. They kept the things tight in 17 overs and everything is unleashing from the bat of Angad Panginkar in the 18th over. Now suddenly they are back on track, this Masters side. 117 the score now looks to be looking good. This is 4. This is 4 in a row. Wow. Just clearing his front leg, and this is absolute brute power. Brute power from this tall boy Angad Panginkar. 1, 2, 3 for 7, and Masters are alive in this game. Well, look at these figures, ladies and gentlemen. It's 24 of 4 balls. We have seen Carlos Brathwaite hitting 4 sixes in 4 in the World Cup T20 finals. We have seen Yuvraj Singh hitting 6 sixes of 6 balls in a T20 World Cup, the first World Cup that we witnessed. This is a rare occasion that you see someone, and he's not an easy bowler, to hit for 4 sixes of 4 balls. Is hit Aditya Angle for 4 sixes. And it's all about brute power, brute force, and believing that I can clear these boundaries. No boundaries are going to be big enough for this tall boy of Masters. Angad Panginkar. I always say, remember the name Carlos Braithwaite, but remember this boy. It is Angad Panginkar. The muscular master of Team MCC Masters. Now what's the answer? What's the answer? Whom they are going to get? I don't think so, Aditya Angle, because even in the last over, they might see one more option if Angad stays on the crease. 123 for 7. Now they are well on course for that 135, 140. They can even get 145. Both the power hitters have got this team back on track. Siddesh getting on 10 of just 6. And now Angad Panginkar. He is doing no harm to his reputation of becoming a power hitter, big hitter in the last few overs. That's the reason why Masters wanted this boy in their side, and he has shown his talent, his power, and his ability in the last few overs to go hard. This is one more. He has mistimed it. There's a fielder coming down. It has hit a very straight, straight over the head of the bowler. And Siddesh Prabhu, he has seen his partner hitting all guns blazing, and now he has decided, if you can do it, I can do it better as well. This is hitting of the highest order, ladies and gentlemen. This is something else. This is a blockbuster. This is just like watching the Pushpa movie with an advance booking. You come here without advance booking, and you can see this hitting display by both these masters. Siddesh Prabhu Alvekar and Angad Panginkar here at MCC now. This is a rare entity. Oh, another one, but he might be going for a couple of runs there. Yeah, a slight fumble, and Angad runs for the second. Pushing hard, putting pressure, and you can see glitches in the field. .129. So 6 runs coming off the 19th over so far of just the 2 balls. They were banking heavily on both these batters, and they have definitely got the cash flows going. I missed it. Got the cash flows going here. Missed by just a whisker, and I think that was also a stumping opportunity. Could not catch hold of the ball. Behind, he was trying to chip a couple of steps down the popping crease and try and go to hit the bowler down the ground. Now Angad is having a word with him. Maybe must have told, don't try to come down. You can stand and deliver, because it's the last leg. You just hit the ball hard. Royals, they are feeling the tremors at the moment. Another powerful drive. This should be just a single. Angad will certainly be itching to get the strike here. Siddesh was not ready for that single. They move on to 130. I was mentioning about the target of 140, 145. They are well on course now. 2 balls still left in this over. 8 balls, and if Angad can get another couple of hits in the next 8 balls, you can see this score touching 150 as well. What a recovery this has been for the Masters. That's another cracking shot. Cracking shot. What a shot. How can you get that power off your wrist, forearms? You played it off the back foot in the covers. There was a fielder there, but he just watched the ball go past him. This is a force of the highest order. It's like a megawatt of energy in this boy. Electrifying, to say the least. 134 for 7. Angad Panginkar Wow, the rise of Angad here is playing on 28 of 5. And finally gets him. He gets him with a short ball. The ball keeps low, but I think Angad has done his job. He has played his part. He's got his team in a good position. And he's got 28 runs of just 6 balls. This will be an innings to remember. The 4 6s that he has hit of Adi Tangle, I think, and even that back foot punch in the covers will be definitely remembered. One of the quickest cameos that we have seen is 134 for 8. And Angad departs on the crease with his team in a decent position now. 1 over to go, and Siddesh Alvekar will be on strike. He will be given a thumping applause and appreciations from the Masters camp and from the spectators here at MCC. Thundering innings, blazing innings, an innings to be remembered. Is 28 of just 6, and he has to keep the heads high. So Adit is not coming to bowl that last over. Now it's time of Shailesh Redkar. Yeah, Shailesh Redkar against Siddesh Prabhu Alvekar. They need to get another 10 runs, I feel. It will be a good match. I spied it in. Good bowling here from Shailesh. He knew that he was ready to go. And that's the end of number 9. That's a smart piece of bowling. Not flighting the ball, just firing it in, pushing it hard. And Siddesh Alvekar goes. That's the end of wicket number 9. An appeal here. In comes number 11, Rajendra Prabhudesai. They get towards that 135 run mark, which I was talking about. Certainly, the first target has been achieved by the Masters. At least they will be a little bit relaxed after looking at this score compared to a score of 115 or 20. Big boost given here by that innings from Angad Penginkar. Yeah, nicely played. They need to play the 20 overs and try to get as much as possible. So that's the end of it. Finally, the Royals side have bowled out Masters in the 20th over, and they managed to get 136 in their allotted quota. So Royals, I think they will be happy by going out of the ground. It's just that 1 or 2 overs that was costly in this entire 20 overs. And given a choice asking how much they would like to restrict Masters, I think Adi Tangle will be happy to keep them under 140. So both the sides, I think, will be positive going into the second innings, because Masters were reeling way far back in this game until that 17th over. and then they got a big boost to get towards that 136 mark. So we'll see the run chase of the Royals in a short while. Oh, that's a good ball. That's a good ball to begin with, and they are beginning with Angad Penginkar. I didn't see him bowling in the last three games, but they are certainly missing Vikrant Prabhu. He always bowled that first over and picked up the breakthrough as well in that first over. He's been very consistent. They're definitely going to miss the services, and now they have to bowl Angad as a medium pacer. They're bowling well. This is good area. This is good line. And he has started with the first one. The ball moved a bit inside. And I'd mentioned if these overcast conditions stay, then shot making is not going to be easy. I was asking some of the batters that had played the innings. They said the ball was not coming onto the bat as easy as it was coming on the other pitch. Slightly different here, the conditions. Oh, that's nicely played. That's very well played. Not a bad ball. Shot of good length and just gliding it down, using the pace, opening the face of the bat towards the third man. So boundary to begin here for Sai Raj Dhon. Samrudh Bharne and Sai Raj Dhon has been asked here to begin. Samrudh Bharne is a very compact and a stylish player who is consistent in his run scoring at up the order for the Royals camp. Now he is moved a man from the short third to deep third man and from long on to mid on. Yeah, cracked away. Played off the back foot, looking good here. Vikrant seams the ball and the seam lands on the surface and then moves in or away. He's hit the deck hard bowler and also gets a bit of help from the deck. So he's someone very difficult to counter. Angad is not a similar one. Angad just releases the ball and tries to land in that good spot. This is in the air. And he's a fabulous fielder. If he can't take it, that means it was a difficult one. He had to dive it in front, came hard towards the ball, chipped in the air. A risky shot. Could have been one down. No shot of the effort here. Siddesh Prabhu Alvekar never is diving in front, always never easy for the fielders. Good effort. They get the single there. Trying to play their shots, trying to get a good start in the power play overs. That's a fabulous shot. That's right in the slot. Hits it downtown for 4 runs. Second boundary, and Sai Raj Dhon, he's moving the feet well and he's hitting the ball nicely. So very good start here by the Royals in the first over. It's 11 without loss. Royals will be really pleased with the start in that first over. It's not about just getting 11 runs, but the intent shown by the batters. If the ball is there in the arc, and I'm going to hit, I'm going to take the advantage of the power play overs. That intent was missing. Apart from Anup Kutsarkar, he was showing the intent. Ball was not coming onto the bat, but Chinmay Kutsarkar was not playing his shot often. Yeah, nicely bowled. He's a good bowler. Bowling medium paces. He's not going to fly the ball too much. He relies heavily on his line and length. Bowling wicket to wicket, pushing it in the air. Effective bowler in a T20 game, Amlan. That's lovely bowling. Good bowling, good length. It doesn't give you time to think. You got to be quick in your hands. You got to be quick with your feet movement, whether on the front foot or on the back. Good start. Yeah, lovely bowling. Good drive there. Confident drive. going through the hands and leaning into the drive. This was the one just flighted here by Emlyn. Let's see how they go against Sairaj Dhon. He has come out positively, not afraid to play his shots. So the man from the deep mid wicket comes inside and mid off goes long. That's nicely worked. Oh, wow, this good fielding there. They're coming quickly, and it's Siddhe Chalvekar. They've got good fielders in that short mid wicket. That's an important position with the line that he's bowling. He's bowling wicket to wicket, and they're trying to work him on the leg side. That's a good shot. That's a good shot. That was in the slot and hits it across the line on the mid wicket region, getting a boundary. This is the third boundary here for Sairaj Dhoni. He's looking good today. This time, once again, worked very well here. He is using the crease very well and knows exactly when to move up front and move back. Using the pace, working on this fine leg region and gets the boundary. Very good start by Sairaj Dhon. Fourth boundary in his innings so far. He's playing on 17 of just 6. End of 20 without loss Royals. A rollicking start, I must say, when they are just chasing 137 runs, and if you get 20 of the two, that was the start Royals will be hoping for. And the way the things are looking at the moment, someone like Amlin, who is trying to bowl straight, trying to get the batter strapped, whereas the fielders are on the offside, and he has been worked away up by the batters, especially Sairaj Dhon on the leg side easily. They're not afraid to play the shots. They have come with the intent of try and get as much as possible in the power play overs and taking the advantage as well. Masters have to do a different thinking here. They have to do a different thinking. They have to get a spinner. Anup Kutsarkar has been substituted and Balkrishna Odalkar has been used as a super sub. So he'll be bowling at some point of time. They have got Prasad Ghode, who doesn't provide that much of pace. He bowls off spinner. That's in the air. That's taken. That is back of length and Samrudh Bharne. He knows that he has made a mistake. It's straight in the hands of Dr. Satish Kamath. And Siddesh Alvekar gets the first wicket for the Masters. He's looking to play the shots. He played it officially and he found a fielder. It's the end of Samrudh Bharne's 20 for 1 Royals. Starts off with a wide down the leg side. Excitement. The back leg was behind the popping crease. Wide called by the main umpire. And in comes Vinay Samari. That's the right order for him. Coming at number 3, he can nudge the ball around, also take the advantage of going the aerial way. He's got strong shoulders, strong arm. I've seen him hitting sixes down the ground on these big boundaries. This once again, good drive. Gets himself off the mark with a single. What are the options that the Masters have? They got 4 spinners in their ranks. They were missing Vikrant Prabhu, and Rajendra Prabhu Desai also can roll his arm over with gentle medium paces. That's good bowling. He's taking a quick single and he completes it easily. Good running by Sai Raj Dhon. He's moving well in the crease. Once you move the feet well, once you are confident, once you get a boundary early in your innings, you always get the momentum to in your favor to go ahead. And you can feel the urge and intensity from his batting. Oh, that's a Jeff. Unplayable, you can say. The effort ball bouncing and moved away as well, slightly. Fabulous delivery here from Siddesh Alvekar, and that's the length ball on this wicket. There's a man in the slip for Vinay Sambari, and this is the length to be bowling. Ask the batsman some questions. There is going to be a little bit for the bowlers if you are going to bowl a good length or back of length. Another one. This time he gets a leading edge. He was going across. Siddesh Alvekar strikes 2 blows. And Vinay Samari also goes back. What a turnaround here for the Masters. 2 wickets taken by them in this over, both by Siddesh Alvekar. This is the length, the hard length I was mentioning. And he has hit it twice in a row. Nothing short, absolutely, from the batter. And he knew that he has edged it, and an easy catch behind the wickets by the wicket keeper Sanjay Netrawalkar. So the Masters, through Siddesh Prabhu Alvekar, have got the 2 big scalps. 3 overs gone, 23 for 2. So Amlan is going to continue. And the fielders, 6 fielders on the offside, packed offside field. He needs to bowl slightly outside rather than bowling wicket to wicket. Sai Raj Dhon will be facing. Has clipped him off the legs a couple of occasions. This is in front. This is trapped in front. Amlan strikes. Once again, he was trying to hit him across. Sai Raj Dhon feels that the ball was going down the leg side. Umpire feels it was plumb. Trapped in front. Well, no questions asked. Is the third wicket. Amlon strikes. It was absolutely plumb. Absolutely plumb. His ball was hitting the middle of the middle wicket, and Sai Raj Don after a little cameo. Good start. Suddenly, Royals are under the pump. 3 wickets have gone down in a hurry. In comes Aditya Angle. And now you can see the thing slowing down. Once you pick 3 early wickets, the new batters have to buy their time. It's not now easy to play your shots as Sairaj was batting. This is in the air and it's been taken. Oh my gosh. It was a short ball that turned away. This day has not been good for Aditya Angle. He has seen him hit for 4 sixes of 4 balls. Can't believe his luck. He just found one fielder in that short square leg. And look at the camp. This is sparkling at the moment, buzzing this camp of Masters. This is the big fish. The captain departs on a duck. I told you the wicket is slow and the ball doesn't come onto the bat, and that's exactly what happened. The shot was on a different wicket, the other wicket, but not on this, and that's why Aditya Angle will feel the shot was on, but I think I hit it wrongly. 4 wickets now. Amlon strikes 2 in this over. See the scorecard. It was 20 without loss in 2 overs. Now it is 23 for 4. 2 wickets in the third over for Siddesh Prabhu Alvekar. 2 wickets in a matter of just 3 balls for Amlan D'Souza. And suddenly, Masters are on top of the game. Well, in comes Ruben Karekar. This is the innings for him to come handy at this point. They require a good innings from him. It's not going to be easy, mind you, with a lot of fielders around close to the batters. Balkrishna Darkar taking that catch. We'll see him later on in action. Nicely bowled, pushed in little bit, and he backs himself up. He is not someone who is a turner or uh, giving the loop in the air like Balkrishna Darkar, or for that matter, slow in the air like Prasad Khore. He just pushes in and he relies on line and length, and that's why he got that wicket of Sai Rajdoan. Wicket to wicket, the ball skidded on, kept it low. Lovely bowling, lovely bowling. That's the area that he needs to bowl more often. And once you know the batters are on the back foot after losing 4 wickets, is just bowling in the right areas. He's got a protection in the deep, in the mid wicket, and rest of the fielders mostly inside. Straight to the fielder. That's a fabulous over here from Amlan D'Souza, picking 2 wickets. It's a maiden double wicket from Amlan. And 4 overs gone, 23 for 4 Royals. And that's good bowling. He is bowling. This is the length. This is a length on this wicket. This is back of length, just 3-4 meters away. And the ball can do both ways. The batters little confused, doubts in the mind whether it's coming in or going away. You have to be absolutely perfect in reading the balls and even the seam position, how it is going to come to you or going to shy away from you. Slip is in place. Good attacking field by the Masters in spite of power play overs have concluded. Oh, good bowling. Very good bowling. This is right on the target. The bat coming on time. Is bowling fiery at the moment. Whenever a bowler gets a couple of wickets in his first over, he's always firing. He knows he is on top of the game and he can get 1 or 2 more wickets here. Looking threatening at the moment with the length and line he's bowling. Siddesh Prabhu Alvekar. That's a some shot. That is, there's a chance. Oh, it's been dropped here. That was 1 more wicket here. And who is the fielder there? Chinmay Kurtarkar. It is come a long way. I should have taken this catch in the position. Siddesh is telling I've done everything to take, and he's asking him, he's showing how to take the catches. Again, this is really good spell. Chinmay Kurtarkar not having the best of the days. Struggle in his innings to push the ball around to work for singles, giving the strike to his partner. And now he has been put in the deep extra cover region. Has dropped not a too difficult chance, I must say. He has, once you reach towards the ball, and it was not like the ball has been struck it quickly, just balloon. It was decent catch to be taken. This is sensible here from Rizwan Qazi. He knows that the bowler is into a very good spell, so he wants to see him off. He wants to see him off this over. 5 balls, just considered 2 runs so far. It's not about 2 runs. He has created a chance, and he's also not bowled a single loose ball. Once again, now lovely over here, bowling the hard length. It's the end of 5, 25 for 4 Royals. The persisting with Emelon into his last over. He's bowled well, made a double wicket in the previous over, and now looking to get one more. They're still keeping fielders close to the batter, not allowing them to get singles. This is good piece of captaincy. They must have seen how Vaibhav Naik was captaining around, and now they are also going with the same ploy. That's good bowling. That was a quicker one. You can see from the hand movement of the bowler, he pushed it quicker. That's the variation that he strives in. So the fielders in the short third and the backward of points become crucial because the batter is going to slash hard, cut it in that region. And that's a wide considered very well kept here by Sanjay Netravalkar down the leg side. There are 3 fielders at the backward of point region from the short third and backward of point and point region, and then short covers, short mid wicket, and short backward square leg. There's no one in the short fine, and that's exactly where he needs to bowl. When you've got 6 fielders given by the captain, I think Emlan is certainly reciprocating the feeling of the captain and is concentrating well here. This is good bowling. This is good bowling. That's the flight. That's not the pusher there. It's good bowling from Amlan. He's mixing it up well. You can see now the batters. Rizwan Kaji is batting on 1 of 7. Ruben Karekar playing on 2 of 6. And they're not getting the singles. Once you are not getting the singles, then you try and do something different. Another fabulous spell of bowling from Amlan D'Souza. Just concedes 11 runs, picking up 2 wickets. And that marks the end of 6 overs. Royals have lost 4 wickets for just 27 runs. Masters are doing a fabulous job. It's the introduction of Balkrishna Orarkar as a super sub. There's no one in the deep extra cover region, and he has to be uh, absolutely correct with his. He's getting the man from the short mid wicket towards that short extra cover position. Needs to close that gap, and there is a deep mid wicket, so he wants the batsman to play across the line. Even if you play across, there is a man in the deep, so he's just going to get a single. That's lovely line. Very good bowling. He gets a very good loop to his deliveries. It's very like very much different. Unlike Emlyn, he pushes the wall. He relies on flight and a little bit of turn from the deck. Balkrishna Oralkar. Lot of light given here. Asking the batter to go down, take the risk. This is the phase where Masters had got themselves in trouble. When Chinmay Kurtarkar was batting, they were not getting the singles. The strike was not rotating. They were going at a very slow pace, and that's why the fielder has been placed there. You can see now Rizwan Kachi wants to push, and he knows they are not getting the single. The scoreboard is not moving. That is a problem later on for the batters coming down the order. They've already lost 4 wickets. And Pinty, oh, this is in the air. Ah, that's some shot. That is some shot. Pinty is telling why you have come inside. It is Dr. Prasad Ghore. They're fielding. He should not have come almost 10 meters inside the boundary line. This is some shot. He has to go after one of the bowlers. That was a flighted invitation given, accepted by Rizwan Kazi. You want to have tall fielders fielding there. He is not one of the tallest around, Dr. Prasad Ghore. Now they have made the changes. Yeah, they're making the changes now. He wants Siddesh Alvekar at the long on boundary, and he wants Angat Panginkar in that mid-wicket region, who are slightly taller compared to the other fielders around, and also quick. Pinty will feel unlucky there that it was a chance there. He enticed the batter to play the shot in the air. It landed inside the boundary, went for 4 runs, another flighted ball. Now we can work around for singles. This has been a better over here. So far, 6 runs coming of the first 5 balls with a boundary. This is an appeal, and that's been given out. That's been given out. A big appeal here from Balkrishna Orarkar. The ball turns sharply. Is saying maybe going down the leg side. Ruben Karekar. And this replay might be interesting. This is half the side back to the pavilion, and Masters are striking regularly. Slow ball, lot of turn. He's trapped in front of the wicket. He was playing off the back foot. Lot of turn. He relies on turn, slow in the air. Very good bowling from Balkrishna Darkar. Masters are doing a fabulous job on not such an easy wicket for the batters. 7 overs gone, 33 for 5. So Paul Fernandez has been introduced. So it's the web of the spin bowling from the Masters camp. Amlon striking two, one from Balkrishna Narkar in the previous over, and they've got one more off spinner to bowl here. Cracking shot, short, ample of time, and just punched away in the extra covered region. As easy as you can get. It doesn't have a protection in the deep, and who is someone like Balkrishna Narkar or Amlan, they bowl wicket to wicket and they know exactly what is the plan. But for someone like Paul Fernandez, you can see he starts off with a short, wide, easy delivery to be put away for runs. And now they've got a protection in the deep. Iftikhar, they kept Shailesh Redkar little bit lower down the order. The intention is clear. Lovely fielding there. Diving towards the ball. Stopping those runs. Rizwan Kaji is looking to play more shots now. He's, he knows that Paul is not one amongst the top spinning option. Oh, lovely. This is the length he should be bowling on a wicket like this one. Once you bowl short, you don't allow the purchase of the wicket, what you are getting, the health from the wicket. This is much better. This is in the air. That is one more down. I told you this is a better length because the ball is coming slow off the deck, asking to drive, and nothing short in the air, and it's easily taken by Angat Panginkar. Masters are doing the cleanup job here of the Royals. 6 wickets down at 37. And the best batter in this side, who is most consistent, getting 30-35, is Shailesh Redkar, is coming at number 8 position. That's surprising for me. You need to have your best batter coming at number 3, 4, 5, playing with the middle order and rotating the strike, and then push on into his second part of the innings. And now he must see that his six of these partners, six of these his players have gone back to the dressing room on just a score of 37. This is just the 8th over in progress. You will feel I don't have too many partners left behind me. It's exactly 100 runs required from this point onwards at a required run rate of 8.1. This is in the air, and they get a single. Slight fumble in the field. So Shailesh Redkar gets off the mark. Paul also comes into the wicket column of the very first over, and the length. The first one was a short wide, and then he tried to bowl a fuller length where the ball once pitched comes low, so he's driving also not easy on this wicket, and that's why he just played the ball in the air. This is much better. Ask the batsman to drive. You will pose more questions to the batter, Iftikhar and Shailesh Redkar. So that marks the end of 8 overs, 39 for 6. Nicely played, waiting for the ball, getting a single down. So Pinty knows that he is getting a good turn. The wicket that he got rid of Ruben Kharekar was a beautiful classic off spinner's dismissal, tossing the ball, and the ball turned sharply, playing on the back foot there, was trapped in front Ruben Kharekar and looking good at the moment. This is good bowling. Uh, the fielders inside should stop those singles. They need to be alert. Shailesh Redkar will definitely try to push. And now it's all on the advocates here. Both the advocates needs to rescue the Royals to a good position. If they can get a partnership of 50, 60, 70, then this match is definitely on. Oh, that's in the air. And that's nicely cut away. Very well controlled in the end, you can say. And pushed in for a couple. The intensity you can see, he's looking to play shots. He is looking to get runs. And he knows if to get 137 in 20 overs at the moment, they are on just 42 with 8.3 overs. They cannot wait back till the last moment because the maximum a batter can get is 35. You can see when you are in form, you look in no trouble whatsoever on whichever wicket you are playing on. Everything looks so easy because you are confident there are runs behind your back and you move the feet well. You get the trajectory of the ball much early. Again, uh, expecting to give it out. Half-hearted appeal, nothing from behind the wicket. Giving it a good loop. And this is a very good length that he is bowling, very effective. If he can bowl more deliveries in this particular length, is definitely going to be handy. Making if they work hard and trying to put pressure on the fielder. It is Apur Bhemre that is fielding in the point region. Single taken of the last ball of the ninth over is 44 for 6. Well, this is the last over before the drinks will come into effect, and then it will be time for the batters, especially the Royals camp, to assess the situation and reconcile themselves and get into building a partnership, not stopping the rhythm. They should move on with the singles. They just cannot allow the batters or the bowlers to get set in the middle. This is a good piece of captaincy, very good captaincy. The four-man kept inside. Short mid-wicket becomes a very crucial position for someone like Paul. Short covers as well. We have seen Cash in that region. That's better here. That's better. The buy signal. Cutting away nicely. Moving the feet well. Looked no problem whatsoever when he has come. So you expect these batters, especially Shailesh Redkar, to come a little bit up the order. So if he needs to give him company, this partnership, you can say the last recognized pair here for the Royal side. Bowling is low in the air and another dot ball. doing a very good job at the moment. This dot balls is going to creep up more pressure on Shailesh Redkar. That is what is the idea of the Masters camp. Just 46 on the board, and this is exactly the phase where the Royals won during the bowling that bowling time, and now it is the Masters. This time wide, yeah, started from very wide outside, didn't turn as expected by the bowler. Lot of good bowling options still left in this camp. Dr. Prasad Ghode can roll his arm over. Pushed in little harder straight to the fielders, and Angad Pangirkar, that marks the end of the halfway mark of the run chase of the Royals. 10 overs gone, 47 for 6. That's in the air. That is in the air. There's a fielder there. And oh, he drops it. Dr. Satyesh Kamath, maybe he could not sight it in the air. All the possible chance Not the best of the shots here. He was asked the questions here. Invitation was given. The flight was given. But it has been dropped. Not a difficult catch. I think Dr. Saklesh Kamath he reached towards that ball. It's just that last moment he just missed. And now that field change has been prompted. Where you are going to place the fielders, both these fielders, Angad and Siddesh, you cannot place them everywhere. This is in the air. This time, slightly lucky. You can see slightly lucky going above the head of the short point fielder. Good bowling. Very good bowling from Balkrishna Adarkar. Shailesh looking to play more shots at the moment. He knows that we are slightly back in this match. There's 50 up here for Royals. But too many wickets, I think, dropped to get towards that 50. Pushed in, pushed down the ground by the batter. Pinty will be thinking about both those chances. One Rizwan Qazi down the ground. He went for the long on region, and now I think if Shailesh Redkar was taken, I think game would have been over by then. Game would have been over by then because it's not easy for someone batting at number 9, 10 to come and hit the ball out of the park. Shailesh is their man in form. You expect him to get that 30, 35. If he was taken out of the contest, this match would have been over by then. Pushing it hard for a single. That was the moment in the game. That opportunity was lost here by the Masters. It marks the end of 11 overs. It's 52 for 6. Too short. Too short. Oh, he has hit it in the air. He hit it in the air. It was way too short. Outside off stump. Sliced it in the air, and Shailesh Redkar also goes back. The man who could have turned it around for the Royals. I think they have left too much to do here for Shailesh Redkar, and he succumbs to it. And Paul also strikes. Not the best of the deliveries bowled by Paul here, but he will feel, yes, I've kept the fielders over there and asking the batter to hit. So the plan definitely has worked. 7 wickets going down, Royals down at just 452. So in comes Mangirish Kunde. At the moment, I feel the way Masters are bowling and the options left here, a lot of options, good options left with the Masters captain. They are certainly going to finish this much before 20 overs. Someone who has not played too many innings in this game, Mangirish Kunde, especially on a wicket like this. A slow deck, not easy. The shot making. You can see the batter lower down the order struggling here. Oh, that's a lovely ball here. Very good delivery. Should have kept the slips in at the moment. It's going to be a single down. Maybe that slip is going to come some point of time. Not the best of the techniques to play that turning ball. So things in very much in commanding and controlled situation at the moment for the Masters. They're just getting the singles, and they won't be bothered about too much about the singles taken by Iftikhar. Don't think so. Is deep enough batting left for the Royals. Someone has to go berserk on this arena, the Royal side, if they need to put pressure on the Masters. They lost too many wickets in a heap. That is what put this run chase under the halt. You can see the turn there. This is not an easy wicket, mind you, to play your shots. And that is the end of 12 overs, 54 for 7. Wicket for Paul Fernandes in that over. 3 overs, 2 for 10 for Paul Fernandes. I think he's looking for the change of helmet there. Certainly, this allowance this time is allowed for the batter as the medium pacer has been introduced. Don't want to take risk with your hat on. You can definitely play with your hat when the spinners are around. Not someone who is outright medium pacer as Siddesh is. Right thing to do, get the helmet on. This gives an indication that Masters want to finish this innings. They have got their best bowler, the wicket taker. It was Siddesh over that started it for the Masters. Picked up a couple of wickets in the third over, his first over, and then the very next over, 2 wickets for Emlyn. And from that point onwards, there was no look back from the Masters. They never allowed this Royals team to get into any sort of rhythm in this run chase. Now, for someone like Mangarish Kunde, who is struggling at the moment to move his feet well. That's the reason why Siddesh Arvekar has been brought to pick up a wicket here, 1 or 2, and try and finish this job here for the Masters. Slip in place in the 13th over in a T20 game. And that shows which side is on top of the game at the moment. That is an enough indication where the match is heading. There might be a bowling change at some point of time. Paul Fernandes has finished his quota with 3. Emlyn has finished his 3. Pinty That's good length. That's good length. We can see the ball is also dying down when it's reaching towards the keeper's close. If you see the first spell when the ball was new, the ball was definitely going more towards the hip height. There was a bounce. Even you can see the wicket that he took off Vinay Samari. There was good length, good bounce was there. Now the ball is dying down. Ah, that's very well counteracted. It was on the target. Reaction of the bowler. He knows he's targeting the stumps and he's bowling quickly. He's just got the bat on time, if the Karaga. The game is heading nowhere at the moment for the Royals. I was always praising the bowling order, the bowling attack here of this Masters camp. A fabulous delivery to finish. What a spell from Siddesh Alvekar. Just considered 7 runs and picks up two crucial wickets in 3 overs of his spell. 13 overs have gone by, 56 for 7. In comes Dr. Prasad Ghode, expecting a change, and here is the change. This is hit nicely in the air. Look to push for a couple. No, if he just goes for a single. Is watching the ball. I mean, once you watch the ball going and don't watch your partner, you never get a couple there. No chance. So it's almost 12 runs per over. Asking run rate. So got to play more shots. No pace provided here. One more slower off spinner who bowls much slower in the air compared to Emlon or Paul or Balkrishna Dorkar, the captain of the side. Just getting the singles on the offside at the moment. I think even Chirag, who comes with a hard bottom hand, loves to play short, got the power. He has to come. Oh, that is not good here. You should never put your feet that way. You can definitely put your ankle in trouble. There's a man in the deep. At the most you could have got is a single. I can understand it is a instantaneous decision from the bowler. Whenever the ball has been hit around, you try to put your leg. Not the best idea to be doing. Oh, see the bounce, see the turn there. Gave it a lot of rip. Is gripping the ball well, and the ball also gripping from the surface. Again, that flight and a single given. A good over to begin here for Dr. Prasad Ghode. Dr. Satyesh Kamath has been introduced by the captain, the co-owner of this side, along with Anup Kutsarkar. And they know that they are well in command and control of this game. There's no one going hard against them. Not even shot making, and this has been taken in the short covers. Apur Bemre, how good he has been in the field. He has not dropped any catches. That's as easy as you can get. Safe hands, Apur Bemre. And that's the end of 8th wicket. Dr. Satyesh Kamath also strikes. And Royals have lost 8 on just 60. This is a run out opportunity, and Indraj Koth comes in. What a victory this is. They were not going great up till 17 overs, the Masters side, and suddenly that Angus innings has given that spark and a sizzle uh, in that first innings, and there's a decent total in the end. They posted, and once you get a couple of wickets in the successive overs, there is never a comeback for the opposition camp. Royals were looking for a victory to get their tournament in progress towards that qualifiers. They were with 2 victories in 2 games in the couple. They were getting their combinations right. Just lost that momentum in the 3 overs. Even if they started well, they got 20 runs in the 2 overs, but lost too many wickets in quick succession. And that's good one here from Dr. Satish Kamath. He also picks up a wicket, starts off well. 15 overs gone, 62 for 8. So in comes Apur Bhemre. He has been bowling first time in this season. Just because Masters are in total control of the situation, they know that this match is heading nowhere, so they are trying. Apur Bhemre starts off with a wide, gentle off spinners. Mangirish Kunde and Dinraj Paikot. In the end, you can call it a one-sided game. Definitely a one-sided, but it is not that the first team batting first has posted a huge total and then the second team was batted out of this competition. Up till 17 overs, they were well in the game, Royals. They have controlled that game. That Angus innings and that little cameo from Siddesh Alvekar got them towards 136. And even 136 was not a huge total. They could have fought their way. The only problem was no partnership of any sort. Apart from that first 20 runs they got in the second 2 overs from the bat of Sairaj Dhon. It was the only highlight or the positive side here for Royals in that batting order. None of the batters stayed, and you should give credit to the captaincy as well as the bowling from the Masters camp. They never allowed any partnership to grow. Kept around 5-6 fielders close to the batter, and no partnership. Looking for a second, send back. It is Siddesh Alvekar. He has got a quick throw from the deep. You can see the Masters camp is well relaxed. Once Apur Bhemre has been given a ball, not that he is not a bad bowler, it's just that he's getting a beautiful movement in the air, Apur Bhemre. That's because of that release. He releases the ball nicely, and the ball moves in the air. You got to be very careful. Yeah, you can see from the replay there, just because of that release, yeah, is the ball is dipping in the air, and just because he's not bowling too fast, that gives the time for the batters to work around for singles and double. That's nicely played down the ground. Single. This time a big appeal playing across, and that's been given out. That's been given out here. Saw it and waited for long enough to see where the ball was heading. He's a tall man, and I think that appeal was so big. It was definitely much closer than the better things. I think he is definitely going to hit the leg stump. Going to hit the leg stump. He was onto the back foot. The umpire thought for a while, and that's the end of wicket number 9. Apur Bhemre also comes into the wickets column. He'll be very happy with that. What a pleasing performance. What a sight this is for the Masters. That campaign was halted by that one game that they lost against the Dragon. Apart from that, they looked a very good side, a formidable side going towards that title. I see three sides very good in their approach in this competition as far as the bowling attack is concerned. One you can say is the Tigers, the Masters, the Dragons. Very good bowling unit, and also very good, decent in terms of batting as well. And now in comes the last man, Chirag Naik. Well, he's far better than that. I think he is giving chance to his teammates to go around and play your innings. He can even come up the order. He can hit the ball hard. He's always a team man, a kind-hearted gentleman. You can say Chirag Naik is always smiling. He knows win or loss, that's a part of the game, but he would have liked more fighting spirit and resilience shown by his team, which is not found in the second innings. That's how the game is. And that's it. That's it all over. Going across. Chirag is not getting even a single ball to face. And that's well over, much ahead in time. They are all out on just 68, and this is a big, big victory here for the Masters. They are through to the qualifiers. They get their fourth win up in 5 games. And what a convincing performance. And it was a boost given by Angat Penginkar in that innings. And that is exactly how that clinical performance came in the second innings. All the bowlers were effective, right from Siddesh Halvekar getting 2 wickets, then Amlon picking a couple of wickets up, double wicket maiden for him, a wicket for couple wickets here for Dr. Satish Kamath, a wicket for Apur Bemre, Palkrishna Odarkar, Paul Fernandes chipping in with 2, and all were utilizing these conditions, this wicket to their utmost uh, abilities, and that's how you see Masters. It's a one-sided game, totally crushing the Royals in the end, and it's a big victory by 68 runs. So we'll see you in the presentation arena. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the post-match presentation ceremony here for the match played between Masters and Royal. Not the easiest conditions to bat in the morning. Having put into bat, Masters were struggling at one moment of time, but in the end posted 136, which can be considered an average total on this wicket. Anup Kutsarkar was scoring 34 in 41. Unlike Anup Kutsarkar, you can say Angad Penginkar, that innings has changed the total game on its day. 28 in just 6 balls with blistering 4 sixes and 1 boundary. And then Siddesh Prabhu Alveka chipped in with handy 17. Vinay Samari, pick of the bowlers for the Royals camp, picking up 3 wickets for just 12. Then 2 wickets each for Shailesh Redkar and Ruban Karekar. In the end, Royals struggle in the entire innings with the turning condition and the ball wicket also slowing down. They were bundled out for just 68, and it's a big victory by Masters by a massive margin of 68 runs. And almost all bowlers were handy on this wicket. Siddesh Alvekar with 2 wickets in the same over. Amlon bowling a double wicket maiden, and Paul Fernandez also a couple of wickets. And that's how they won that game quite comprehensively against the Royals. Meanwhile, to introduce our presentation party, the chief guest today is a well-known and renowned gynecologist from Goa, Dr. Deepak Lavande, and I request Sudesh Nagwekar to please escort our chief guest on the dais. Well, Dr. Deepak Lavande needs no introduction in not only on the cricket field but in Goa as well. Very popular and a gentleman. Sudesh Nagwekar to please present a memento on behalf of Margao Cricket Club to Dr. Deepak Lavande. May I request Adi Tangle to have a word with us. Adi, not the best of the games. You were very good up till 17 overs, and you looked putting the team of Masters were strong batting unit under the mat up till 17 overs. Then Angad and Siddesh, that Angad's innings just suddenly got a little spark for the Masters. 136 still, I think, was a good total. I think given a chance.
I think the total was, I think, very much chaseable. But when Angad and Sidhu came into bat, I knew they could change the course of the game, but I didn't know it would go this way. Credit goes to Angad and Sidhu for totally changing the momentum of the game. I think that's where we first went to the little negative. But then we had a good batting lineup. 137 was a good chaseable score. But I think somewhere again in between, played long shots, and then I don't know what to say. Fine. It's a bad day, I can say.
Yeah, it's a bad day. Certainly, we expect more from Royals. But talking about the experience, so you must read the wickets better than anyone else. Is it a different wicket? This wicket is definitely the other one. But ball is definitely slowing, and there is a lot of purchase as well. What we witnessed from the screens.
Actually, I think when we bowled first, we were not getting much of spin. But when we were batting, I saw a ball from Bala bowled for Ruben, quite turned so much. I don't know. But I think it's a two-paced wicket. But if you judge the ball well, it's fine to play it. I think it's not a difficult wicket to play on, but it's on the batsman's judgment finally.
Yeah, not having the best day. Royals wishing you good luck in the next couple of matches.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sadi Tangle, for you, the captain of Royals. Meanwhile, I will request Dr. Prasad Ghore to come up here and have a word with us. Captain of the Masters. Will be very happy with the performance. Must be very, very pleasing for a captain.
Really proud with the way everybody responded. Second, the team looked like a unit. Everybody supported each other. The ball, they performed to the optimum. So really happy with the performance.
And you must have definitely missed Vikrant Prabhu, not only in bowling but also in that middle order. He's your key player. But without him, I think you just struggled that middle overs. You struggled a bit in putting the pace on the wicket, and the score was not moving. But you were rescued by Angad Penginkar in the end.
Well, I know who struggled for sure, and that is Vikrant, because he was in spirits with us. He was really unhappy that he could not attend this match, but this victory goes to him because the way he picked up themselves. Actually, when we started, the pitch was more two-paced earlier in the morning, and it was more difficult to bat in the opening half. And it was who whose innings slow, especially the way Anup bats. But retrospectively, now we can make out the importance of the innings, because we could have easily been 5 down in the end of 10 overs, and it would be really difficult to accelerate later on. So credit to him to anchor the innings till the 10 overs, and then you know what the Sidhu and Angad are capable of. So it was a really great innings from Angad to get the momentum from a quality bowler like Adit Angle. It was a really good performance from him.
And it's always a pleasing sight. You gave almost everyone the ball. You Apur Bamire also bowled. He was in the wickets column. He'll be happy, and almost everyone will be happy from your bowling side as everyone chipped in with wickets.
Yeah, all the quality bowlers, we are finding it difficult whom to throw the ball to, because everybody is too much in rhythm. Well, that's a good problem to have. And what else to say? It's good that the boys are turning up and showing up a good performance.
Good luck to you. You're going well, the Masters. Yes, yes, doctor.
That this Prakash and his Prasad and his team won because he was born at my hands, and that gives me extra.
That was a sweet comment here from doctor. And now, to call the player of the game award, there was one man who just sparkled and just took the spark away from the opposition camp. That's one man, and it's Angad Panginkar. Muscled innings, powerful innings, super innings, call you what you want. Just 28 in 6 balls when every other batter struggled. He never looked struggling in the middle. So congratulations, Angad, for this particular award. Well, I'll just ask one question. What was the thing that was going? I can understand you came up directly in the top gear, but what you had in the morning?
My captain and coach were clear. ह्या बॉलान तुझी गेम
हांव विचारता तुका की सकाळीं तुवें कितें खाल्लें की ज्या तरेन सगळे स्ट्रगल करताले ज्या तरेन सगळे बॉलाक बॅट लागपाक त्रास करताले तुवें आयलो आनी ज्या तरेन हिटींग केलें बॉल ऑलमोस्ट ग्राउंडाच्या 10-15-20 मीटर भायर तर राज कितें
3 आर्सर
3 आडसरां खावन म्हाका दिसता आतां सगळे आडसरां खातले. गुड लक टू यू अंगद. It was really a very powerful innings, impactful innings in this game. Congratulations to you.
लाईक प्रसाद इवन सर डिलिव्हरी माझी सरांनीच केल्या.
I'm really glad that most of them whom I delivered are playing cricket so well.
Yes, doctor, they are delivering well on the field. Yes, that's it. And now there is one more award. Please don't go away. The blue cap, which was on Siddesh Desai earlier while. Now it has changed once again. It is Siddesh Alvekar. Blue cap holder, 2 wickets. And that start was given by Siddesh for the Masters. Economy of just 4.93 with 9 wickets in this competition. He just played 5 games, so it's more games to play in hand. Congratulations, Sindhu, and the entire Masters camp. And see you for one more game in the evening. Till then, it's bye from Harish Kakurkar. We'll see you in the afternoon game.